Hello, hello. How do I sound? How are all of you doing? Demand a recount. Let's see. You have to be allowed by Big Tube and Big Kick. I sound clear? Perfect. I spent a good amount of time trying to figure out sound settings today. It's been a while, so I don't know I got all this perfectly clear. Let me move myself here over a little bit. Laken, Texan, that's right. So also let me know if the music volume is like a little loud. I'm not sure if that's like overpowering me or not. But it's been a while since I've done any kind of streaming or anything, so I thought, since I've been working hard on this game I'm making, that I would take a bit of an opportunity, because like the progress videos and all that are like nice and all that. I can't comment or verbally attack the kickers. The kick chat isn't showing up on your YouTube stream. Music needs a little turn down, but just a bit. All right, let me turn that down just a tad. How's that? And yeah, Dove, the kick chat wouldn't show up in the YouTube stream because it's the YouTube stream, not the kick chat. So I figure this will be a good opportunity to show off what I've been doing with this game so far, because I would, you know, the progress videos, and a lot of those are really old recordings too. They're nice and all, but they don't really give you an idea of really like where the game's at. So I'm gonna try and play it without it activating like a bug or anything. But I just kind of want to show off like a lot of the main ideas and functionality and how all of it works. Got a lot of updates to show off, boy, don't I? So I'm gonna go ahead and start the game here. I still haven't really made like a nice main menu yet. I've been focusing too much on like the game and part of it and everything. So over here we got Sunny. She's my OC if you're new to the channel. And I'm doing a sort of vampire survivors 20 minutes till dawn type of game, sort of mob shooter thing. I'm not sure if there's like an official title for it. I'm hardly paying attention to what I'm doing, but it's very simple. You run around and you shoot things, and then you go and you collect the XP they drop, and then you spend that on level ups. And here I've actually got my first one, and I've actually been reworking the level up screen. Survival shooter, Orange County, OC, oh, our original character. And so originally it would just like lay out like a couple of options, and then you pick one and that'd be the end of it. But I wanted to kind of give like a sort of specialization to option to like the abilities and things you got. So I didn't want it to be that everyone just eventually ends up picking every single option and then their character's just like fully maxed out. I wanted there to be like a way that they kind of get narrowed into an increasingly powerful thing, but that maybe moves away from other types of builds. So like, let's get, this is a really simple one. It's a very fun one. Balloon Bust, which is just like a shield. It's literally, she's just got like balloons shoved down her shirt, and then each one pops when she gets hit. But instead of taking damage, you got these shields. And then after you lose both of them, they do come back eventually after like a minute or so. And so let me pick another one here. So instead of picking the whole one, each one has like a list of branches that you can kind of pick from. You can't actually like pick any of them if you haven't picked the base one yet, which in this case is well, Hammer and Sickle is supposed to be its own thing. That's a whole thing. A different skill tree, yes. let's go with this, even though it's not really technically like supposed to be. That's a complicated thing to explain, but the simple part of it is you got base abilities, and then they get branching abilities as you level up. Oh, this is another thing I've added actually pretty recently, is this dash here, because I noticed when people were playing that they didn't have like a lot of ways to really maneuver out of like a big crowd. It's very hard to like punch through and shoot all of them, so having a dash for if you get in like a real sticky situation to get out of it really helps. But yeah, it's nothing like overly complicated. It's very simple, but I like these kinds of games because they're very simple and you get to kind of experiment with like builds and things to try out just very quickly in a very short condensed amount of time. Can you mix and match skill trees? It depends on what you mean by that. Like there's a couple different like base abilities, and those are like the root of the trees, and so you can pick a couple different roots. I am gonna have like a hard cap on like how many roots you can have. I'm thinking like 9 right now. But like once you pick the root of a tree, you can pick a lot of options down the tree, but there is like a level cap on how many options you can pick within a tree. E and Q, that's something I've been working on recently too. E and Q, what it does is there'll be items that the enemies drop, and that's something I'm trying to implement that's kind of new to it, but I figured it would add like an extra amount of variance to how you go through and play the game. But like when you pick up an item, it won't just like immediately activate. It'll go into your little inventory over here, and then you can pick, and then you can whatever slot it ends up in, you have to tap that button to activate it. Let's pick Aphrodite's pick. And Dove, you're right. The hammer and sickle haven't appeared, even though I picked the option for it, and that's because what that actually is supposed to be is there are separate hammer and sickle root cards, and I was gonna make it that when you pick either, or rather when you pick both of them individually, that whole branch would unlock. Excuse me. Oh, terribly sorry. When you pick both hammer and sickle individually, the branch of hammer and sickle together would just unlock on its own, and so you'd get every option in that branch. So yeah, it's I've been reworking abilities a lot, and so it's been a while since I've like thought or dealt with balance really. Let's go with Ophelia's Trident because that's kind of a neat one. And so I'm actually not sure how the balance is right now. It's probably way off. It's just recently all I've been really focusing on was actually implementing abilities in, and then I was going to go through and balance them. First follower for Kick. Thank you very much, Hex. Let's see. Let's do... Let's do walking shoes. Walking shoes are pretty neat because you get to move at your run speed while you're shooting. But this is, you know, pretty much the basic idea here. I'm not going to run through a whole round just here yet, but I'm going to see if I can get to 5 minutes and then show you, show off kind of the first boss. So every so often, sprinkled throughout a round, there'll be a boss encounter. And the boss encounters will also then, once you beat them, you'll get access to very special abilities that are like more powerful beyond anything you can just pick from the tree. Oh, you know what? I will say, Dove, because I know you were vocalizing, or you were talking about wanting to donate to me via my Ko-fi. I would hold off on that until I go to the drawing segment, because I haven't actually brought over the little donation thing into this screen, and so I don't think it's going to pop up or alert me, whatever it is you donate to me, while I'm on this screen. So Ophelia's trident's really cool. Is really cool because it kind of just like hangs around and starts attacking stuff for you. So while you're focusing on other things, it'll usually aim for like the strongest enemy, or it'll do something like this where it kind of circles around you, just hitting everything it can. And so other new things to show off, like you'll notice if you've been watching any of my progress streams that everything visually looks very different, and that's because I've went through. Oh, here's the first boss right here. Is you got this big booby clay lady with these two giant arms, and she swings them around, and that can actually hit the other enemies. So it's just as useful for you as it is dangerous to you. But like one of the big updates I did to the game was I added tile sets that have these nice little animations. They're very pretty, they're very visually popping without being like overwhelming, really. A lot of the enemies are they stick out pretty nicely. One of the things I had to do to actually make things stick out pretty well was okay, so I got walking shoes here, so now I can pick from running shoes and hiking shoes, because those are both base branches of walking shoes. And she's scary, damn. What would you rate this game? Peggy 16 or TVMA? Probably, if it were to get like a video game rating, it'd probably be rated M. Like there's nothing that's gonna be like really like that explicit. I'm gonna take running shoes. That should increase my speed a bit too. There's not going to really be anything very explicit, but it will have like a bit of kind of like a rated R sense of humor with like a lot of the, I'd say like teasing kind of sex jokes. That's not going to show anything, but you know, there's a lot of jokes about boobs and shit. Yeah, M-rated toonish thing. And so that is the kind of very basic sort of rundown of where I'm at. Oh yeah, I wasn't finished talking about tile sets here are very nice. It got a big visual upgrade from where it was when I kind of started it, to help enemies pop out in a lot of, well, actually to help a lot of things pop out. I sort of took and then Frankenstein to mess with the shader a bit that gives this nice kind of outline to characters. Although one thing I need to mess around with is, and you'll see if I like lower the screen here, is that the line thickness doesn't really adjust to the screen size. And so like the lines are like really thick here when the screen's this small, but when I blow it up like this, like, maybe it's better that way. Perhaps it helps things stand out. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, and another reason I changed up the level up system, because before you just click on like one of the cards and it would just give you the ability. The problem I would run into is that sometimes I would be busy like shooting and then I'd get a level up and I didn't realize it. And so like while I'm clicking to like shoot, I'd end up clicking on an ability and I'd have no idea what I picked. On expert should be pretty good. So, but that's a pretty basic rundown of the game there. I'm very excited for it. You know, I'm still kind of hammering out a lot of the basics here. I work on it when I can between my job and weekends and everything. But it's been a lot of fun working on it. It was a really nice kind of experiment to mess around with. I'd like to... This is the kind of thing that I'd like to just kind of put out there and then update every so often with like new levels, new characters. Just kind of have something that I could keep kind of building on and develop like a real simple story. Like, one of the things I wanted to do with Sunny a lot as a character is I wanted to do almost kind of like a Mario sort of thing, where she's just kind of a character you can plop into like a different setting or world, and it's all very cartoonish and lighthearted and fun. But you can just kind of pluck her out of anything and put her anywhere, and you know, the rules and everything about the setting and everything could just be completely changed, but it's fine because it's just like a goofy, fun nonsense thing. It's kind of what I wanted to do with her. So that is Sunny, Run, and Gunny. So I'm gonna pop over here, and I'm gonna switch over to my art stream here. Here we go. The game will sell for about $6.99, and I imagine the NSFW cosmetic pack will go for a generous $20. No, I'm not looking to nickel and dime people. I don't know how much I'd sell it for, like maybe $1. I really don't like games kind of taking advantage of people and like constantly like selling them updates and stuff. I just have it be that if I sell it for anything, I'd sell it once, and you've got the game, and it'll always you'll just get every update, you know. So this was, and I also posted this on my channel, was a kind of run through I did of trying to test out different designs and things for Galaxia, who is Sunny's mother, sort of this large, imposing, you know, initially I imagined her more regal looking, and I still might even mess around with her. I really liked this design when I came out with it. It's got like a witchy thing going on, but maybe that'd be better for like a different character. And even this, like all of these, even though they were kind of like me attempting to go through like the same line of thought, feel like just different characters, and so I still want to mess around. I still want to mess around with her a bit and get like, see if I can still refine the design, because there's like a kind of a particular image I have in my head of her, and I'd like that to come across very well when you see her. So actually, before getting into anything else, Dove, you said you would really like a Dove Laken. So you want like your bird character? Let's do this like, hey, Nick James, what's up? Boob window or goob bimbo? I don't know what you mean by that, Dove. Let's see, for a Laken, probably want something in a width of about, let's just say 100 by 100. They're very small, very, very little, gentle pixel creatures. And so, let's see, cool to see you streaming again. Starts gooning. Dude, sick sesh, bro. Oh man, I can't even remember the last time I gooned. It must have been like a day ago or something. Let's see. Dove, I think for you, kind of like a dark bluish gray thing. I'm trying to think of like what kind of Laken you'd have, because they kind of come in these different shapes with their heads. I think yours will be bigger than this. Let's see, erase that. we do need a beak. So I'm thinking... I think the music stopped. Nope, there it goes. I'm thinking, let me move this over here. How can I convey beak? Maybe I'll do it with the shape of your head. Yes, we are, Nick. We're doing a dove Laken. Let's see. We can kind of go with that whole, I feel like it's easiest to draw a dove in like an Egyptian hieroglyphics kind of style. Let's expand this a bit. There. Egyptian bird style. So let's see. Lankens are generally very simple. They have very simple rules to them. Because they don't have... Well, if they're Grublikins, they don't have arms. They have, kind of like a psychic connection, so they're not very armly. And they usually, like, embody, like, an idea that there's something that they kind of obsess about. Let's see. I'm thinking... Let's lighten this up a bit to give him a... Nah, eyes need to be white. Bird needs his wolf too, that's true. So I'm gonna have... Oh man, excuse my voice. It's been so long since I've done any streaming, it gets all like raspy real easy. I need to project my voice out more so as not to damage my throat. I'm thinking almost kind of like this for dove. And get some birdness going. What do you think? I know it's very simple, but that's pretty dove-like. Do you want a shirt? Yo dog, your voice is fine. Glad to have another one of these. Yeah, you know, it's been a while. I feel like I've just really kind of like lost connection, so I just want to... I don't want everyone to think I just like up and disappeared and died, like I'm not coming back. It's just things haven't been easy is all. Alright, let's get a wolf. Let's get the wolf in here. Wolf Laken. Wolfkin. Trying to think of how I'd want to do that. I think I'd just keep the same shade here. Let's start with a simple Laken shape and then expand that into wolfness. Give you kind of the sausage head that like Laken has. Hopefully I'll stream again sometime soon after I move. Yo, that'd be dope. Yeah, man, Nick here, you know, he's moving to Give's exact location. Let's see, how do I want to... Wolf's a bit more complicated. Bird shapes are sort of simple. Well, no, wait, here I'm working something out here. And then... 2 ears. I guess, you know, I could do like a forward... I mean, you get a nice profile here like this. Well, I could do this. There we go. Very simple. Come on by, y'all. It'd be great to have some visitors. I'm not reading out that address. I'm pretty sure that's the address from like Breaking Bad or something, ain't it? I'm coming for food. Ain't we all? We're all hungry here. It's a McDonald's in Idaho. Let's see about wolf thickness head. Let's see. Let's thin that out a bit there. Honestly, I could reduce that even more probably. Don't worry, Hex, I'm giving you a big ass. Dove will find plenty of food. Let's see. That there, that there. Maybe that's too much ass, I'm not sure. Yeah, you lose the shape a bit. I think what I'll do is I'll thin the waist. Nah, that's... Let's do something more like that. What do you think, Hex? Up or down for the tail? I eat the food. 90 pounds of ass and pussy. Happy uptail. There you guys go. Here, let's make sure they're standing at the right height relative to each other. There we go. And let's see, I'd say this would approximate to a dove and hex bird and wolf Laken. Lankens are generally very simple like this. That's what I like about them. Let's see, let me save that somewhere. Alrighty. So next, let's get back to business. Laxia. So I kept drawing her like a very particular way, but I'm starting to think that maybe I should do her up just a bit differently. I should try for less, I should maybe actually start kind of with less sex appeal and then move into it. So... hold on. Oh no. Give me a second here. Yeah, sometimes this happens with Krita, where if I just leave it open long enough and I don't touch it, it'll, for whatever reason, it's like pressure, it's like pen pressure just stops working altogether. And so you gotta... See, that's better. You gotta reset it. I don't know why it's like that. Oh. So... trying to think of, like... generally what I want to do with her. If I want to develop like a different idea, I should maybe even just start with her face. I was almost like picturing her kind of, you know, I'm still using this color. Like, there's like a shape and an outline I get in my head, but I have a hard time recreating like what the idea... It almost more feels like it to me than I perfectly visualize it. But like a sense of like what she kind of feel or supposed to feel like when you look at her. Let's give her like a crown thing here to start. No. No, I don't really like this. Oh, didn't oh, the music stopped. There we go. Lonkin' and funkin'. Yeah, so let's see. I think when I like really visualize her, for some reason I end up with like this kind of teardrop shaped head. And I don't know why, because like it works in my mind, but then like when I draw it out, it's like weird. Almost something like that. But like I don't know what I'm really trying to achieve with that. I don't really see that being the direction I go with her. I tried something more... Hmm. What am I really picturing in my head? What if I try something a bit more cliche? Just at first. Like, I really want her... Like, I thought the witch's hat thing was kind of cool, but, like... It really should be like a crown. I'm just trying to figure out how to... I could try the whole halo thing again. I was doing when I first got to the witch's hat, but then I can make it kind of curve in places in a way. Like this, like spike out. Like it's almost maybe I don't even need to go that far. Let's... Just trying to think visually these spikes here, how I would represent that, because this halo is almost more supposed to be representing orbit. How can I make her look more stern? I think giving her a thinner neck will do it. Definitely not rounded eyes, because that kind of takes away from that. Nah, that's almost just too alien. Oh, that's... always kind of liked when I gave her these eyes. Too much. Actually, I don't even think this shape is exactly right either. What if I... What if I just made them really thin? And... It's always the second eye that gets you. Let's flip this. It's an interesting way to take it, is give her these real thin, beaming kind of eyes. Is beaming the word I'm looking for. Very cutting sort of eyes. Let's see how that looks with like a big nose. Oh god, I'm just making lemon grab. No, no nose. She doesn't get a nose. There's a part of me that almost wants to like actually even maybe reduce features on her. Like the less you can kind of tell about her, the better. Like just keeping the eyes, just a big circle head. There is a bit of a lore bit where all of her daughters, so Sunny and all of her sisters, were all kind of made out of different parts of her. Although I'm thinking like the representation you kind of see of her in game is more just that, a representation. So like when you interact with her, like fight her, see her doing stuff, it's like a projection of her, and like the real her I was gonna have be like this almost kind of enormous galactic monster. What kind of like expression? Well, let's see if I like. I always want to do like these circle eyebrows. Something about big eyebrows just screams regal. It says, "Look at me, I'm important." If we're at the head, make it a cup. How do you mean by that, Dove? Make her a cup head? Give her a clown nose? I kind of did almost want it to be that, like, when you look into her, like, you see the stars in space. So maybe I just like the eyes and maybe these eyebrows will be enough. But, like, I don't really want to do much mouth-wise. I'm kind of digging this design, so I think I might take the other designs I did and try something else with them. Alright, now here's the tough part. Actually, is taking all this and then making it like, which hot bitch is this? This is a different redraft I'm doing of Galaxia again. Because while I like these designs, these two I definitely want to use for like Justinia, because I like the intensity that they have, and Justinia is supposed to be like law and order and justice, and almost kind of the leader amongst the sisters. And I like the boob window. This, I almost think this design, I thought the witchiness was kind of neat, but it's not really like regal. It's not like the queen, you know? I almost kind of want to use this. I might actually even use this for a different sister, like, which one is it? Newt. She's the sister that kind of deals more with like medicine and witchiness and magic. The massive hair, sure, can be very regal. I'm still not like settled on anything, so like for all I know, I may go back again and then look at all this and say, actually, I do want this for Galaxia. Like all this is just me spitballing ideas, but I like the direction this is kind of going in, and I just want to see where I can take it. So let's see, have her... I think I'd also give the mother character the biggest boobs, since they're all boob sisters. That's another thing, is like... I've been pretty much giving them all like the same bust size, but I think some of them really should be, for like the sake of variance and interest in design, like smaller bust wise, and have some other like more striking kind of element. Because like it's very easy. It's kind of a problem with me. It's very easy to just sort of jump to like giving a female character a big bust and then calling it a day. So I mean, I guess you can tell how I am, but I would like for each of them to have like a distinct shape outline to them. What if one of the others just has a big ass with thighs instead of boobs? That'd be pretty nice. What am I doing here? Let's create... So that would be sort of her chest there. Also, Nick, you are sort of correct. Halamutai, did you watch SpongeBob SquarePants? Nah, I don't even know what that is. When you said the name Newt, if I'm spelling it right, let's see, that almost communicates something tiny and mousy to me. Can maybe fit with the Galaxia design, a smaller bust. Actually, ironically, so like, I think I named her Newt because of the Egyptian goddess Newt. So like, the Newt, N-E-W-T, is supposed to convey like, is supposed to kind of convey the idea of her engagement in like witchcraft and magic. It's ironic that you think that like she should have like the smallest bust, because lore wise she was literally made from Galaxia's bust. So by all means she should actually have the biggest one. So let's see, what am I doing with this? Let's give her shoulders. What do I want to do with her? Like, I'm trying to think of like a regal kind of gown for her. That'd actually be kind of funny and ironic if she's built up that way in the lore, but actually came out with them really tiny. See, that's kind of why that's partially why I want to get more variance on the other sisters, is because like because it's also like really hard to emphasize that on Newt then when every other sister is like exactly the same. Yeah, I'm thinking. Trying to think if I want to put this in like a regal something or other. I almost want to give her hair that's like something about her hair. I almost want it to be like interesting. I kind of like this coming straight down off the head. I think it'd be kind of neat if like the hair was like indistinguishable from the head, like it carries over the same sort of spacey texture within it. I don't like that shape. Maybe she's wearing like a neck thing here. And then what do I want to do with that? That shape. Hold on. Let's see. Chest here. None of this is really hitting it for me. I almost think the chest should actually even be a lot thinner than her bust size. Let's see. Her hair just constantly went off like that. Maybe Robin gets ghost powers. What? Oh. Let's see. I'll look up, Ooh, okay. Kind of like this. Let me see if I can post it in here. It's very simple black dress here. I really like this. Night, y'all. See ya, reply red. Or replay red, sorry. If I just try and keep it simple like this. But like fit it over all of her kind of features, so where's my, there we go. It's like, I like this neck thing going on here. So instead of what I'm doing here, make it like, gotta love when bitches got a neck, damn right. Let's see. And have it kind of tie off around like that. Then I would do the same thing, but down here. I like that. Like a pendant or a jewel. I agree. Let's see. I kind of want to imitate what this dress has going on with. It's kind of got this thing going across one way like this, and then the other way like this. And then, actually it goes more like that. Right across the shoulder like that, so then... kind of the same thing where it's got this frilliness to it. Going on here. Are you playing one-shot music to celebrate the new re-release they made? I didn't even know they made a re-release. Okay. That's good news. No, I was playing one-shot music because I was actually watching another stream where they just played one-shot music in the background the whole time. And I'm like, damn, one-shot has a really good soundtrack. Let's see. these frills on here. This way. So this is something very nice, but I agree with the jewel sentiment. It's just a matter of where to put it, really. I do like how this is coming out. I like more of the regal element to it. Let's ever do that that bizarre regal hand gesture thing where she's got her hand up to her mouth. So let's see. Let's move this out of the way. This one's kind of looking awkward here. Let's move you over to the corner where you belong. Teardrop looking ass. Let's see, good stuff. I like the moment. Oh. Let's see. Let's give it kind of that bony hand look. No, let's make it gloved. Let's see. So like, let's tie this off here, have it be all dainty. And then going in line with kind of a lot of the frills I'm seeing on the other parts of the dress. You can have this kind of come out like this, and then let's see, there we go. I kind of tie it off sort of nicely there. As far as a jewel, where would I put a jewel on her? Could put it like right on this collar thing. That'd be a pretty tight thing to fit in. Should I give her ears? Let's try like this. Mess with hair too much. I feel like the ears, I don't know, they almost add in like a really weird element. It's too much detail. And it's actually kind of get the idea across of the uniformity between like her head and her hair. Like to erase this here. It all just kind of becomes head. Kind of like that. Kind of like it, you know, because you really, I picture like when you see her, it's hard to tell like what exactly you're looking into, but you can get the outline of it, like the idea of her. See, a cat eye gem would make sense for the jewel slash pendant. Let me look that up. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like I'm only on kind of like the start of an idea here. Like, I still don't feel like I've really gotten the design down. I'm almost kind of stuck going back and forth between... Because I really like this to get across, like, the queenly aspect. But something like this, I think also... Maybe not exactly like this, but, like, clothing design-wise. It's very difficult for me to nail her down, because there is a little bit of, like, a mischievous aspect I want to her, too. Because, like, the plot... Literally, the plot of the game is that she kidnaps Laken and takes him away. She's being a little mischievous, a little trickster. She should have like a bit of the elements of kind of each of Sunny's sisters, considering that they're all made from her, so... I think I'm gonna call that there now for the night on, as far as working out, like, design stuff. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break here, and then when we come back, I'm gonna play some Kirby. So I will catch you all in just a bit. All right. So I'm back. And by the way, so the Kirby game, I was gonna play Kirby's Dream Land. Um, and I don't know why, for the life of me, the emulator I'm using. Let's see if I. Oh, there we go. Okay, I don't know why, but for some reason, turning off the audio so that I can mess around with things before I actually came back, sped it up like a ton, like crazy. It was like running at 3,000%. All right, let me capture this here. So the impetus to play Kirby, the whole reason behind why I wanted to play Kirby was I just got it in my head one day that like I just want to play through like every single Kirby game in order until I understand its absurd and interesting lore. So I'm gonna start with Kirby's Dream Land here. Let's see if it'll for whatever reason the capture doesn't want to show. It's for screen. There we go. Also, Nick, congratulations on getting the 100th message of the day. A specific window. Yeah, let's go with that. Why the hell is it not capturing, though? That's the thing I want to know. Let me try... transition it. Alright, let me try real quick. Why is the game cord not capturing it? I was starting to wonder if maybe Visual Boy Advance just isn't too keen on being captured. Upgrade normal. Let's see here. VBA should be fine to capture unless they change something. It's like an older version, so... Hold on, I'm just gonna... Let me try this. Worst comes to worst, I'll just, Worst comes to worst, I'll just, capture it full screen. It's kind of like trying to capture a Pokemon. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Boy, it sure feels like that right now. Oh, hell, what's going on? There we go. Alright, this ain't working. Ain't none of this working. Can't make heads or tails of it. Capture specific window. I think a lot of it is because the Visual Boy name keeps changing, so it doesn't know what it's recording, even though that it should still find it somehow. Options. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do then. Gonna do this the weird cheapo way. Options, video. Render method. Oh. I wonder if that changes anything. No, alright, here's what we're gonna do. Wait, oh! It's working! Somehow! Beyond my wildest imaginings, it's working. Here we go, Kirby's Creamland. Let's do this. Can she capture it by app ID or something? I don't know. I don't know what I did to get it working. And now the controls aren't working. Wonderful. Let me, options, joypad, configure. Oh, it thinks that this is the second joystick now. Weird. Alright. Yeah, let me configure this real quick and we have Kirby. Left, right, A, B, L, R. Select, start. Speed. That. This one, capture that one. There. Oh boy, what have I done? Alright, here we go. It's Kirby time. God bless this beautiful country. Damn right. So this is the coolest thing ever. You hit the start button, and the game just starts. There's no bullshit. There's not even like a new game or anything. You're just right in it. Because they know what you want. They know you just want to be doing Kirby. Turn off your brain for some Kirby, damn right. I don't know what you mean by turn off my brain. Kirby is the most intellectual series ever created. Yep, he's gonna do the jump, and he's gonna jump back. And he's gonna throw the bomb again. Just want to be doing Kirby. I mean, doesn't everyone? Also, it's kind of interesting to see some of the, like, monster design in this game. This is the first one, and, like, a lot of the monsters here are, like, pretty iconic to, like, Kirby in general. But then you got, like, this weird bear thing, and it just seems so out of place, like it's just from a different game. Oh, shit. Kirby's Dream Land, try not to come challenge impossible. Oh shit. This is also... I find this really interesting, is that Kirby, in his first game, does not have his copy ability. So all he does is suck and blow. Which is so interesting and strange to me, because in a Kirby game, most of the time what I want to be doing is swallowing. Big Bear guy still comes around sometimes, but not as often as the others. Oh, interesting. Oh! Would you look at this? I'm on top of the tree! I didn't know you could do this! Ah, shit. Yeah, shit. I believe the copyability wasn't in due to hardware limitations. It's an early GB title, so the hardware wasn't as well understood yet either. Really, hardware limitations. So they always meant to put it in, but it was just like too difficult at the time. Oh! Interesting. Because right there's like a kind of early example of it. Or even though I didn't copy the ability, by sucking up that item, I did use it. You can still swallow things. Oh boy. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Not this guy. This is real interesting. Because a lot of the monsters here are like real, like, kind of Halloween themed. I feel like I missed a lot in there. I just wish it had that green color palette you'd see in a real Game Boy. In a real Game Boy, seems way more stylish. Oh, probably. For me, it depends on the game. I like the green for the original Super Mario Land, but Super Mario Land 2 and Kirby always seem like with white. But I might be biased. I'm trying to remember. I didn't play a lot of games on the original Game Boy. I think I played Wario Land on it, and yeah, I always picture it being like black and white in that. And there was like a particular age where like Wario Land was like my favorite game ever. Actually, it was Wario Land 2, I want to say. And they keep putting in all these areas where I can like fuck up these blocks to get into them, and then there's just nothing in them. Fuck. Oh. Oh. Ah, fuck. Oh, he's just gonna keep going. Fuck. Give me that block. No! Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Oh. I win. Good night, y'all. I'm a nap. See you later. We're playing red. Float Islands. Whoa. Angry Clam. Oh, shit. I wonder if Kirby can swim yet. Oh, he can. Ah, shit. 10 out of 10 game, Massive Hero Soccer Guy, you've done it again. Massive Hero Soccer Guy. Ah, damn it. Shit. Nice. There's too many guys. Oh, fuck. Secret. Oh no, I can't even do the thing where Kirby would like shoot water underwater. So the underwater is like very limited in this edition of Kirbo. Oh fuck. That looks like a fake wall. Can't do underwater. What is this fucking Sonic? Right? Doesn't Sonic just like... Not in the originals, in like the 3D games, doesn't he just like instantly die when he touches water? Oh, I'm Fire Guy. Depends on the game. Ah, okay. I think it's funny in games when their solution to water is just you instantly die. Just the second you touch it, you're just dead. I'm going to space. That's neat that they would bother to like put in that little extra animation just to be funny. They put a lot of, like, I noticed, like, animation effort into this. Oh! Shit. Oh, fuck. I did it. America. Dies immediately when touching water. Average melee pro when faced with warm cleansing shower. Looks really good for a Game Boy title, especially. Yeah, Um, like, they really took their time to put in, like, a lot of different, like, animations and art and stuff for this. Oh. It... They're just, like, throwing a lot of guys at me. I wonder if these guys still do the... They do the thing. Shit. Oh man, I'm about to get creamed here. Secret! Oh! Fuck. Shit. There we go. Ever seen those little devil head guys in another game? Yeah, there's a lot of, like, weird character designs that I've never seen in another Kirby game. Oh, boy. Oh! Oh, they do 2 damage. It... Fuck. Alright, that's just death. What's this? Food. I'm sure dying in a lot of stupid ways. Got scammed, owned, and fucked. God, you're telling me. Shit. Yay. Oh shit. That. What up? What up? No! Again? Didn't I already beat you once? Oh, now it's cloudy. Shit. Angry clown, yeah. Fuck. Trying to trip me up here. Making me fire at my own ammo. There we go. Stage 5, Mount DDD. Oh shit, are we at like the end of the game already? Shit. What the f— There's just another Kirby there. Didn't I already beat you once? Wait till you find out about the true arena in later games. Shit. Oh. Alright, I'm screwing this up. Fuck. Laken's the wiener. Lolo and Lala. Yeah, Dove was telling me about that, about how Lolo and Lala was like one of Hal's first games, and so they were featured as a boss in Kirby. Oh boy. Oh, I know what Satanist came up with that trap there. Wait, really? I had no idea Lolo and Lala were from anything else. Oh yeah, they were literally from a game called Lolo and Lala. It was like a puzzle game thing. At least if I recall correctly, or maybe it was like Lolo and Lala Land or something. Who are these extra Kirbys? God, he's such an unintimidating boss that they just don't even waste your time with, like, they don't even take the time to give him like his own boss music. It's just like, yeah, he's here. He's like the other enemies. Don't they really like mix it up in one of the Kirby games and they have him be like a super, like, you think it's like the easy normal boss at first and then he just like unroots himself, grows arms or something, like attacks you or something like that. IDK about the extra Kirbys, but I have a neat fact about the second Kirby. Do you mean like the second Kirby game? Fuck. Big Kirby. They do some cool, unique shit with Wispy Woods and Robobot. Nice. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Fuck. Uh-oh. So before things were in color, they were competing between two Kirby designs, the pink one we have today and the yellow one we see often as Player 2. Oh yeah, I remember that. Shit. Oh, I could just like jump on things. Oh shit. Fuck. There we go. Alright, let's go fight the D-Man. Oh shit, we wrestling. Oh shit. Oh. Fuck. The fascinating thought is that he could have, in another world, spun off into his own character like how Luigi was initially just Green Mario. Wait, hold on. Green Mario has a name? Fuck. God, he's got a lot of health. Shit. Fuck. Come on. There we go. Fuck. I just need to land one more. Alright, go for it. Ah, fuck! Hammer, come on. Alright. I win! Luigi? No, I think that's that one guy from Cars, dude. Ah, yes. Kirby inflation. You know, it's crazy that, like, Sonic characters are always the one that get, like, inflation fetish stuff drawn to them, and never Kirby when he literally inflates. That's, like, his whole thing. Like, look at him, he's floating a literal castle away. This is someone's wet dream right here. So that was Kirby's Dreamland. If, hypothetically, let's see, I think the inflation thing doesn't work if the character can just roll with it. I guess so. So if, like, hypothetically, I were a historian who was tasked with putting together the lore, and I had to start from the beginning, and I had no other reference to Kirby but this, my summation of the plot at this point is what I could gather. Okay, I guess from this cutscene here is that there was a big mean penguin who took all the food from the Kirbys, and Hero Kirby had to go and get it all back. Press A, select on the title screen to start a new adventure. Good luck! Oh, press up A and select on the title screen. To start a new adventure. Interesting. I guess I have to restart it if I want to actually go back. Back in the day when you beat a game, that was just it. There's the end screen. Up A, select. Extra game. What the hell is extra game? Is it just, like, harder? I guess so. And it's faster, Jesus. Oh! Damn. Well, that's certainly neat, but it's not getting me any closer to the lore. So, I think I'm gonna end stream right there for the night. Thank you all for coming along. We had a great time. I had a lot of fun drawing. I had a lot of fun talking about my game. If you want to support me on Ko-Fi. I take donations at kofi.com/LakenDakota. Every cent, every dollar helps me make cool games and all sorts of other cool things. Thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful night.